Good day, folks. Michael J here. How you guys doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. So we're going to start off with a development blog with Flamu doing the narrative. And it has to do with the new French cruiser line. Any questions, comments, just throw in chat. And otherwise, as is normal, remember, Bob is your uncle.
Let's see. Closed test for 0.11.2 French cruisers. New French cruisers have been added to the game for testing. We're adding new researchable French cruisers to the game for an upcoming closed test session. Cherbourg. How do you pronounce that? Cherbourg? Cherbourg? Cherbourg. It's French, so it's probably something like Chaba, because they like half the vowels and consonants are silent because it's French.
Hold on. Cherbourg. Cherbourg, maybe? But come on, your Finlandish twist to it doesn't work today. Not this morning, buddy.
Cherbourg? Cherbourg? Cherbourg. Cherbourg. Cherbourg? Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that because it sounds dumber every time I say it. We're just gonna call it Cherbourg.
A good point.
Can we just call it ugly instead? can we just call it butt ugly instead? Holy shit. Cherbourg, tier 8. A project for a super heavy cruiser, by the way, similar to the Dunkirk class fast battleship, with a main battery consisting of 8 305mm guns, so more like battle cruiser. My god. Yeesh. Like, yeesh. It has its own Eiffel Tower. I mean, it's a nosing cruiser, kinda. Breast. Booba. Tier 9. A cruiser with 330mm main battery guns concentrated on the bow. The ship's anti-aircraft weaponry is made up of Bofors and Oerlikon automatic guns. Is this AA power grid? Create a problem, sell the solution? Man, I feel like no matter how you look at these ships, they're not particularly sleek nor beautiful. Everything about it just looks mismatched. Yikes. It looks just... The turrets look somehow oversized. The superstructure looks undersized. And then the funnel kind of just sticks out like... Yeesh. No matter how I look at it, it's not a particularly good looking ship. Yeah. Oh yeah, division of 2 breasts. That's gonna be a strong offensive. A battle of the bulge, so to say. That should be interesting. If you make too much fun of the division, is that breast shaming? I don't know. Truly, a lot of potential memery here. A lot of potential memery here. Kinda, yes. Jesus. Interesting. Marseille, tier 9. Eesh. Good morning, my dude. Jesus. Ew. A super heavy cruiser with a displacement over 30,000 cruiser, by the way. The main armament consists of 9 330mm guns placed in 3 turrets on the bow. My god, this thing is ugly. My... Eesh. I thought the other one looked mismatched, but everything about this is like this superstructure shape. Like it's got like a box and then like a water tower here. The turret setup. Just... Eesh. Jeez. Thank you, big guy. And I pirate. Man, this is a level of ugly I honestly wasn't prepared for. Jesus. Because French ships generally they're pretty sleek and nice in this ship in this game. Like the French DDs look great. French cruisers look pretty awesome. Even the battleships like Richelieu, Alsace, even Republic is like pretty sleek looking ship. That's a lot of broadside as well. My god. This new branch of ships will find a home beside the existing branch of the French cruisers. The distinctive features of these large cruisers are their speed, thanks to the traditionally French improved engine boost, and their large number of powerful guns with a long reload time, which is compensated with a main battery reload booster. However, they cannot boast of having strong armor. Because of this, coupled with their large size, they are quite vulnerable to HE shells. The preferred combat distance is medium and long range, but thanks to the 139mm secondaries with increased accuracy, oh, it's got increased accuracy, interesting. These cruisers can also prove themselves in close quarters combat. So, fast, shit armor, vulnerable to HE, so I assume 60-second fires. But if you have to brawl, it's got built-in secondary dispersion. And they do have main battery reload booster for the brawl. This is weird. We'll see. French cruiser Toulon. Toulon, whatever. The project of a battleship with a displacement of 17,500 tons. That's very light. Which was actually closer to a super heavy cruiser. The main purpose envisioned for the ship was to counter the Washington Treaty cruisers. Toulon is the first large cruiser to appear at Tier 7. It is armed with powerful main battery guns and a rich choice, which is super cruiser at Tier 7. Oh shit. And a rich choice of consumables for her tier. Main battery reload booster, repair party hydro, and fighter. Reload booster and repair for a Tier 7 cruiser? That's really power creep. Like, already getting a heal at Tier 8 is reserved for the premiums or the light ships like Edinburgh. But the rest of them, getting one at Tier 7? Jesus. The turrets aren't quite as comically oversized, so it looks a bit sleeker. The large cruisers of this branch are based on the designs developed by French engineers in the 1920s and 30s, the very same ones that the famous Dunkirk and Strasbourg originated from. Perhaps as a way of highlighting just how innovative the ships really were, they received rather unusual names. Oddly enough, by the 1930s, the French Navy had virtually no history of naming its capital ships after cities. In addition to the dreadnought Paris, which entered service in 1914, only 2 other battleships were planned to begin construction in 1915 with the names Lyon and Lille, though they were cancelled due to the outbreak of the First World War. It may be that Paris was named not strictly after the bustling French capital itself, but perhaps as a tribute to the memory of the 4 mid-18th century ships of the line that served successfully under the names Ville de Paris. This name, like Ville de Marseille, was originally granted to the ship as a gesture of gratitude for the patriotic gesture of these respective cities' citizens who donated their own money to fund the construction of these mighty sailboats. However, the logic behind naming ships after other cities beyond those 2 is not clear at first glance unless you're looking from the sea. Lille? It's not Lille, it's Lille. Like Lil Wayne, Lil Paris, Lil Marseille. Okay, good to know. Of course, Dunkirk is the most understandable of all, remembered in the annals of naval history as a hive of French corsairs in the service of the Sun King Louis XIV back in the 17th century. By the time the battleship was laid down in 1932, however, the public's view of the city had evolved to encompass more recent historical happenings. Dunkirk was now also considered the most honored port of France, renowned for the heroism of its inhabitants during the Great War, the country's third largest harbor after Marseille and Le Havre, and one of the largest naval bases in France. Thank you, Paratemore. Becoming in 1939 the headquarters of the commanding officer of the French forces of the English Channel and North Sea. Okay, so this is just a lot of history about them. A lot of history, not so much about the ships, but how their justification for naming it. Interesting. I could check that later. Thank you, Sefer, for the 44 months. Cherbourg is the largest historical and modern naval base and fortress of France since the time of the Marshal Vauban and Emperor Napoleon I, a port and military shipbuilding center. Founded by Cardinal Richelieu, the main naval base of the Marine Nationale Atlantic Fleet. Okay. Marseille is simply the main seaport of the country and the largest city. Ship characteristics. Oh boy. It's interesting how sometimes they go so ham on the history like this, and then other times they're just like, or they try to like justify it with history, and other times they're just like, yeah, whatever. Okay. French cruiser Cherbourg, tier 8. 25mm plating. For a tier 8 cruiser, that's not bad. 49.5k health is a shit ton for a tier 8 cruiser. That's among the highest, I think. Like objectively among the highest. 2x4 305s, 17.7 km range, that's pretty good. Fire chance is garbage. For this large of a gun, fire chance is trash. Reload 25. That's pretty slow for 8 guns. The DPM values are probably going to be pretty shit. Fast turrets. Okay, Sigma. Do we know if these have battlecruiser or battleship dispersion? I assume battlecruiser because they're cruisers. I assume battlecruiser dispersion. It would make sense because they are cruisers. Right? Battlecruiser dispersion? Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Secondary armament. AA. 6 cam range, that's nice. 90% hit probability, that's also nice. Not gonna defend against much with this, but you got 4 flak with good accuracy. They confirmed battlecruiser dispersion. Fair enough. Maximum speed 31.9. That's pretty slow for a supposed. Wasn't one of their gimmicks supposed to be speed? For a cruiser? Do we know if this speed engine boost is a standard engine boost of 8% or is it the special engine boost of 20 or 15? Because French have had both 20, 15 and 8. They get the 20. They get the 20. Okay, they get the 20. Interesting. Interesting, so it's entirely reliant on that. So let's see, we do, where's our calculator? We do 31.9 times 1.05 times 1.2, and we get 40 knots. 40 knots. That's no meme. That's fast. That's goddamn fast. That's goddamn fast. So the thing does 40 knots. 40 knots at tier 8 with heal and main battery reload booster. Turning circle is honestly incredible. 670. For real? That's an incredible turning circle. What? I don't even know what will come closer tier 8 to. 670. Shit, like that's like Wichita maybe. No, it's better turning than Wichita. And Wichita is literally the agile Baltimore. Jesus. It turns better than Akizuki. It sits between Akizuki and Asashi turning circle. Jesus. So turning circle is incredible. Roger shift 12.5. It's not that good, but once you start turning, it's quite nice. 15.7. 15.7. What do we end up at? 15.7 times camo times concealment expert times concealment module. 12.3 concealment. That's pretty okay. 12.3 with 40 knots of speed, reload booster, and battleship guns. And the heal. Shit. This is pretty nasty to deal with at tier 8. Goddamn. And a lot of health. Jesus. Kinda scary. It's like a cruiser shot Bart at tier 8. Seems really powerful. Really powerful. Like, if you're pushing down a flank in a cruiser, and this thing comes at you at 40 knots, the fuck do you do? By the time you start turning, he already sees you. I guess you try to... I mean, you can angle against his AP, to be fair. He doesn't overmatch you, so you just kite and HE spam, I guess. He will burn. And it's cruiser, so he can't spec fire prevention. So burning him is going to be effective. Provided you survive turning away. That's really the thing. If you don't survive turning away, you're fucked. "60-second virus." Yes, that's what I said. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Seems sketch. Breast. 55.3k health. That's a lot of health. Still 25. Becoming more of a vulnerability at tier 7. Or tier 9, sorry. Huge fire chance buff. Huge. Fire chance literally doubles. From 17 to 35. So HE is actually a viable option on breast. Reload 25. Interesting. Shell velocity quite nice as well, especially. And you can HE pen a lot of things. Hello, Midori. Interesting. AA, 6 flak, 90% accuracy, 6 cam range. This thing is pretty strong AA for the tier. 31.5, so you're gonna do about 40 knots in this thing as well. A bit less. Insane turning circle still. 720? Jesus. 15.1 surface detect. What was this one? 15. Wow. 15.1? 15.1. $11.9. Kinda scary. Kinda scary. Once again, all the consumables. Interesting. The scariest part really, I think, running into these, if you're angled, is that you have to look at the ship. Like, holy shit. Imagine you're just chilling, you're having a good time, you're enjoying yourself on a flank, and then this thing pops up around the corner, and you're like, Jesus. Like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Okay. A tier 10 cruiser Marseille. 66.9, so 67k health. That's a lot of health. That's a lot of goddamn health. Jesus. Fire duration 60 seconds, 3x3 330, fire range 19.6. Note that this thing can turn all its guns forward. This is not the fucked Izuma situation where one turret is here and pointing backwards. All guns point forward. So you can turn angled one way, shoot all your guns, then turn the other way and shoot all your guns. Like you can keep your guns on target while doing this zigzag shit. This is Nielsen-esque. So that's a huge advantage. Should be mentioned. That's a huge advantage. 24-second reload as well. Thank you, Marvin. Provided you run reload booster, because your range is 19.6, and you have AR. This will easily dip below 20 seconds. Easily. This will easily dip below 20 seconds. And if you pop reload booster on top of that, you have 10-second reload on 9 330mm guns. That's gonna be quite scary. This is interesting. 8.3 km range base. So full build, this is what, 11.5? I think it's 11.5 range on secondaries. Interesting. 139mm guns. What kind of pen do you get out of 139s? I don't think it's that good. You only pen DDs. You only pen DDs. Not that impressive. Thank you, Liber Bubonicus. Hmm. 10.5? Is it 10.5 with? Wait, you don't have the captain perk on cruisers, do you? That's the problem. Yeah, you don't have the secondary range. I'm thinking of battleships, but you don't get the secondary range. You only get the flag plus module. You only get flag plus module. So it's only about 10, yeah. It's only about 10. Interesting. Still. Oh. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? 14.8? What is this? 11.6 conceal. 33 knots. 33 knots. 41.6. 41.6 with a concealment of 11.6. Jesus. You're gonna be in secondary range instant. Shit, you can get in brawling range very quickly with anything you want. The thing is, do you want to get in brawling range? That's the question. You can probably drive by a lot of battleships thanks to the AP, but unless you have some real bullshit armor, they can smash you pretty goddamn hard as well, so. And I'm not sure how much you want to sit and tank any battleships nosing with this armor. A lot of potatoes are gonna ram in this thing for sure. But I mean, with this turning circle and reload booster, it's quite a scary drive-by ship. Thank you, Scammy Russian Company. I feel like this is a kind of scary thing to run into in a battleship. Shit, it's kind of scary to run into a lot of in a lot of cruisers as well, especially if you don't have torpedoes. That's gonna scare the shit out of you. Toulon. If it has anything like black hole armor, then that's gonna be scary. Turret is garbage. 36. It is kind of garbage for a cruiser. You're right, actually. He's not wrong, because you got to remember that running the reload module has the major downside of nerfing your turret. Is it blocking chat? Can make it a bit smaller. Shit, I don't know where it is now. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I can figure out. I can sort the pop up later. Can you really drive by in this thing? It's so fast and it handles well, and it has enough caliber to citadel basically anything. I don't see why you couldn't. Interesting. And then we finally have the Toulon. Zhao health pool at tier 7. 305mm guns at tier 7. Good range. 1.9 Sigma. 28-second reload. This is not very impressive. It doesn't have the speed boost, but it does 30 knots. Handles well. Good run. 11.5 conceal. Jesus. What the shit is this? How do 305mm guns have an 8.8 km smoke fire penalty? What? This is bullshit. How the hell does that work? Damage control, hydro, fighter, reload booster, and 3 charges of heal. Jesus. Wait, how much are you healing with this thing? You're healing 28 times 2125 times healing flag. You're healing 7k, and you're gonna run superintendent because of all the consumables. Jesus. So you got potential effective health of about 70k health in this thing, and it's a tier 7 cruiser. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's kind of terrifying. I mean, what are tier 7 cruisers? Like, you're gonna run into this thing in New York? It's got 11.5 conceal as well, so it outspots most of them, doesn't it? It outspots most of them. You run into this thing in New York? You run into this thing in a Shores? What the shit? Algeria will run into this? Like, Zara? These aren't even close to being competitive with this thing. Are you shitting me? New Orleans, Helena? Like, Jesus. And the caliber is... I mean, tier 7 cruisers have... Tier 7 cruisers have 16mm plating. 16mm plating. And this thing had what? 305s? It overmatches 21. It overmatches 20. It overmatches all the cruisers. Jesus. It overmatches every cruiser it faces, and it has a heal and reload booster. This thing is bullshit. Shit, tier 7 battleships have 26mm, but it will overmatch lower tier battleships. God damn. This thing looks like power creep on crack. This thing. Power creep on crack. 11.5 conceal as well. Like 11.5 times. And then concealment module. 10 km conceal? 10 km conceal with guns that overmatch you. I can't even reach... Like my Shores and Lazo reaches 11.5. No module. I didn't count in module. I counted in the fucking captain perk. Stop being idiots. Stop being idiots. I only counted in the fucking captain perk. You said module? Whatever, I only included one. Jesus, but that's terrifying. That's actually terrifying, like... Holy shit. Wait, what was the concealment? It outspots Fiji. It outspots concealment build Fiji. What? Bro, how is this thing not complete horseshit? How is this thing not complete horseshit? It's actually complete horseshit. It outspots overmatches and outspeeds the Fiji. And Fiji is considered nuts for the... Fuck, it out-heals the Fiji as well. What? And a rich choice of consumables. Jesus. Yeah, this thing is cracked. Based on these numbers, this thing is cracked. There's no way this can go through like this, right? This thing looks completely cracked. Jesus. Holy shit. Did it also have Hydra? So you can't even... Wait, no way it had Hydra as well, did it? Right? Did it have Hydra? No way it had Hydra. So you can't, like... So you even get torqued by it in a... No way. Did it have... I don't think it had Hydra, right? Did it? No way it had Hydra. Surely not. Oh shit, it does have fucking... It's faster than most DDs. No wait, no, it's not faster, it's only 30 knots. This thing at least didn't have speed boost, but it does have Hydra. Holy shit. This thing is bonkers. This thing is bonkers. Good lord. Let's see. Closed test for 0.11.
Okay, there you have it, folks. The French cruiser line. Now, what do you think? You think these things are going to get nerfed or what? I'd be inclined to believe these are going to get nerfed. Like, this is just friggin' wargaming. They're just friggin' come out with this stuff out of left field, left, right, and center. And, man, it's just like a friggin' being on a rubber raft with holes, and you got 20 holes in the base of the raft, and you got 6 patches, and then you're waiting for more patches to come, and you're promising even more to patch all the holes, and nothing ever gets patched. It's just a constant seesaw back and forth. Go figure. So go figure. And that's why we say all roads lead to Putin. So now you know. All roads lead to Putin. And what we're going to do now, going into battle, do a couple battles in the Minotaur. So this is the Tier 10 British cruiser, the Minotaur. So enjoy, questions, comments, throw in chat, and remember, Bob's your uncle. Okay, going into battle in the Minotaur there, folks. The Minotaur, monsieur. The Minotaur. The Minotaur. Yeah. Yipperdoodle. Okay, what do we got here? How is it looking, folks? Oh my. Okay, so we're going to use the over-the-ear cans this time. The over-the-ear cans. You know what they are. You know what they are, don't you? Oh, yeah. The over-the-ear cans. Indeed. Okay, so we're heading to, where are we heading to? I have no friggin' idea. Where am I headed to? A. Friggin' no help here at all. Holy crap. That is not good. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, folks. You never know. We might get lucky. We got a Hanover with us. Wonder if I should have taken radar instead of, or sorry, yeah, radar instead of smoke. Hydro and radar. That's pretty cool. Smokestack there, a little village. Coolio. We got stuff heading our way. A couple of Hanovers. A couple of heavy dudes.
The ship is on fire! Problem solved, sir! Smoke generator started. Enemy battleship sighted. Smoke screen set. Enemy cruiser sighted. Torpedoes astern! Torpedoes astern! team has taken the lead. Attention. Reporting a target position. Well done, Commander.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Attention. I need help. Smoke generator started. Enemy cruiser detected. The enemy is about to win. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes to starboard. Smoke screen set. Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Crap. Did I get what I needed? Now, if we had a one, I would have. Damn. Well, Pilgrim, that didn't go all that well, did it? Oh, crap. Oh, the crap. Oh, the crap, Harley. Buggers. Let's try this again. Try it again. Let's see what we can do, lads. Try again. See what we can do. See what we can do. It's getting late. Holy crap. Holy moly.
Battle starts.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Where the
All
bugger?
stations. Reporting.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Smoke generator started.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy destroyer
Screen
detected.
set. That's how it's done.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Come on.
All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Well done, Commander.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard. started.
Enemy battleship
These
detected.
friggin' things.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Smoke screen set.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Torpedoes, direct front. Problem solved, sir.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Capture that area.
I need help.
Good show. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front.
Smoke generator started. We're hold below the water line. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set. Main turret, critical damage! Problem solved, sir.
Our victory is in sight. Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Nice work.
Okay, there you have it. There you have it, folks. That's the Tier 10 Minotaur. The British cruiser, Tier 10 Minotaur. You're either a hero or a bum in it. It's I like cruisers. I prefer cruisers over any other class type. And sometimes when I get on a roll with the ship, the Minotaur's a glass cannon. But if you get in the right situations, it's a great ship. So I like cruiser play. I hope you enjoyed that because that's what I like doing. Sometimes you get good games, sometimes you don't. Just like an Almond Joy nut. Almond Joy chocolate bar commercials. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. But I hope you enjoyed that. That's the Tier 10 British cruiser, the Minotaur. It's not the easiest ship to play. But anyways, I'm going to be signing off early today for two reasons. One is my landlord's decided to do some renovations upstairs. Noisy as all friggin' crap. And secondly, I'm going to be going live shortly with Viva Fry. That's David, Montreal litigation lawyer. And doing an update live. He's going to be on the streets of Ottawa. We're going to be doing live an update on what's going on with the trucker situation in Ottawa. So remember, folks, stay safe. Your health is priceless. Sending you love and peace. Love and peace to everybody. Bless y'all. Take care. Love y'all. And talk to you soon. Ciao for now. Oh, yeah, one other thing. We'll be live again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. with Warships. And keep the faith, folks. Sending you love. Ciao for now. Hey, Juan Carlo. Glad to see you, sir. Juan Carlos Molina Morales. Thank you very much for joining. It's always good to get a shout out from Juan. All the best to you and your family, Juan. We'll be talking to you, hopefully talking to you soon, brother. Take care and ciao for now. Stay safe, eh?